Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have more PlayStation VR2 news to go over and cover in this video. We're gonna talk about new games, new announcements, some updates, and we also have a bunch of new details to share on PSVR2's upcoming racing game, EXOcars. But before doing so, could you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already? I do my best to keep you guys in the loop when it comes to PSVR2 news, so I would very much appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for your support. Alright, let's talk PSVR 2.
Platz hier. Scheiße. Dead Hunter. This is occult magic. Only by killing enough of the Horde will you be able to break the seal.
We're starting this episode with some unfortunate news regarding Zombie Army VR, or maybe some good news. It depends on how you look at it really. But the game has now been officially delayed to 2025. We have a statement here from Rebellion Interactive, and it says the following. Quote unquote, after careful consideration, Rebellion has made the tough decision to delay the release of Zombie Army VR. We want to ensure that the game is the best possible experience for fans, and as a result, Zombie Army VR will now launch in 2025. We know fans will be disappointed by this news, but we thank you for your support and understanding. Now obviously game delays always suck, especially if it's a game you've been waiting for. So why did I say that this might be good news? Well, it's because based on the feedback of the content creators who tried this game in Gamescom back in August, it seemed like the game was not ready to launch yet. So I don't know about you, but I'd personally rather have a finished product, even if it means I'm gonna have to wait for it a little bit longer. Besides, it's not like we don't have anything to play in the remainder of this year. Yes, I'm looking at you, Behemoth and Alien Rogue Incursion. This week, publisher Joyway has given us an update on the expected release date of EXOcars on PSVR 2. It says here, quote unquote, we expect to release the game by the end of next week, and if not, we're confident that the game will be out on PSVR 2 by the end of November. So there you have it guys, EXOcars will launch on PSVR 2 either next week or the week after that, and that's not all. Joyway has also confirmed that EXOcars will support cross-platform play on PSVR 2, meaning players who buy EXOcars on PSVR 2 will be able to play with their friends on Quest or on PC. This is obviously great news for a multiplayer game like EXOcars. This will hopefully ensure that the waiting times will be minimal, but there is one small catch. It won't be there at launch. Quote unquote, we managed to get multiplayer working with all the rest platforms. This means we'll be able to race alongside Quest and Steam players as one unified community. Later, we'll share more details about when exactly this cross-platform feature will go live for PSVR 2 players. And one final announcement for today, at launch the game will retail for $19.99 USD/euros. We believe that the fair price for EXOcars is actually higher, but right now, we're focused on rapidly building our community. Not long after launch, we plan to increase the price, so consider this a launch discount. Alright, enough talking about EXOcars, here's a quick breakdown of the real-time multiplayer modes.
Continuing our series of posts about the game modes in EXOcars, we're excited to introduce the real-time multiplayer mode where up to 4 players can race and compete together in real time. Within this mode, you'll find 3 distinct options. The first is pure racing, no collisions, no obstacles, allowing you to focus entirely on speed and skill. For those who prefer car collisions, we have the second option. It's classic racing with full contact action. Cars can collide and players even have the chance to push opponents right off the track. And finally, we have a third option that's still a secret. It will include some explosive interactions, which we'll reveal next week. In every multiplayer mode, players can earn in-game currency, which they can later use for tournaments and car customization. To make the experience even more immersive, we've added voice chat and hand gestures. Sounds exciting, right? Hey everyone, let's dive into another exciting mode in EXOcars, the combat mode. EXOcars is a serious racing game, but we decided to give players an extra treat with a fun alternative mode. In this online multiplayer mode, players can pick up weapons from boxes along the track, each providing a unique power-up. Attack the opponent overtaking you with a homing missile, or a volley of rockets. Slow down your rivals and speed yourself up. Defend against players behind you using mines and a shield. In this mode, players can have all the fun they want, pushing opponents off the track and battling their way to victory. But stay alert, your rivals won't go easy on you.
Developed by Cyan Worlds, Firmament is a new puzzle adventure game from the legendary studio behind best-selling titles Myst and Riven. With rich storytelling and a rich world, uncover the history of the seemingly abandoned world as you explore and unravel the mysteries of 3 unique realms. Originally scheduled to release this fall, Cyan Worlds has now pushed back the release of Firmament on PSVR2 to Q1 of 2025. It says here on their Kickstarter page, quote-unquote, "We have to update the PlayStation SDKs we use with the engine once more and address a few remaining PlayStation-specific issues. Unfortunately, this has taken us longer than we estimated, but we want to make sure the game is completely stable and looking good on PlayStation before we ship it. All this work is not without a cost though. Unfortunately, it means that Firmament's estimated PlayStation release has to be moved into Q1 of 2025. So, are you looking forward to playing Firmament on PSVR2 next year? Let me know in the comments below. Following the success story of Max Mustard on PSVR2, we now have another similar success story, and I don't think anyone saw this coming, including the developer of the game. I'm talking about Encircled, a small indie tower defense game from developer GameStrand that launched on PSVR2 about 6 weeks ago, and during these first few weeks, somehow the game has managed to make 90% of Quest's lifetime sales. 90% guys. Quote-unquote, while I enormously enjoyed porting it over to the PSVR2, Encircled is obviously a low-budget game for a very niche audience. Releasing it on a comparatively smaller platform seemed like it might not be the best use of time and effort, outside of my personal enjoyment learning the platform, which to be honest, would have been reward enough for me. This is what the developer of Encircled had to say. Then he followed by saying that, quote-unquote, reality has turned out to be quite the opposite, and I thought I'd share that insight and thank all of you for the support. To be clear, the PSVR2 version has earned 90% of what the Quest version has earned total. It will very likely pass it over the next couple of weeks. And wow, what can I say? Other than I hope that developers are taking notes, because clearly there is a lot of money to be made on the PlayStation VR2 platform.
My name is General Rico. They asked me to say a few words about Clendathu 25. Big celebration. Remember the past. Heads out of ashes, people. We're still fighting this war. You, Trooper, all you newbies, it's not complicated. Whatever planet you're on, that's your planet now. This war you're in, this is your war. So squad up, keep your gun clean, and remember your training. I want you to kill every skittering, mandible-waving, trooper-eviscerating, pollinating bastard of a bucket you see. Just do your part!
Starship Troopers, out 1997? No! 2024! Continuum! It's here! Kill them all!
Developed by Funny Tales, VRIDER SBK, the official licensed game of Darna's Superbike World Championship, World SBK, which launched to widely positive reviews on MetaQuest this past summer, will be available on PlayStation VR2 in March of 2025. The game features a mix of single-player and multiplayer modes, 12 tracks, the 2023 season's racing teams, and 5 superbikes from Ducati, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, and BMW. Immerse yourself in the ultimate adrenaline-pumping racing experience when VRIDER SBK launches on PSVR2 next year. Get ready for the biggest launch in gaming history. And no, I'm not talking about GTA 6. I'm talking of course about Idol Maker VR. Developed by id Entertainment and published by CFK, Idol Maker VR is a simulation music rhythm game that is 100% targeting children. It says here in the description on the PlayStation Store, quote unquote, "Here you have a girl who dreams to become a superstar. You, a rookie guardian angel, have descended to the human world in order to help a girl achieve her earnest dream." Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything else. If any of you guys are interested, although I very much doubt it, this game is releasing on PSVR2 next Thursday, November 21st. It will have English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese language support, and it will be priced at $14.99 USD. And before closing out this video, I want to let you guys know that a new Beat Saber mixtape is now out on PSVR2. This one is called Monster Cat Mixtape 2, and it features Alan Walker, Own Bass, Excision, and many more. I also want to let you know that Synapse is joining PS Plus Premium next Thursday, November 19th, so if you subscribe to PS Plus Premium, make sure you give Synapse a try. It's a really fantastic game. And that's all I have for you today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, and for more PSVR2 news, reviews, and discussions, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications as well. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care.